Do you have an artist that you admire and you want to draw like them? Well, then this video is for you and you will be art god soon. Just watch this full video. One of the best way to improve your art style is by doing art study, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly that by studying art style myself. It's this one. I don't know who the artist is. I just found this drawing in Pinterest. Anyways, find the artist you like and get a collection of their artwork. Yeah, I'm telling it like it wasn't obvious. Have a clear-cut idea of what you want to study. For me, it's the hairs. I'ma look at the coloring, it's so pretty. Step 4. Be a stalker. Go stalk their socials and see if they post any time lapse. Look for their process videos or something. We are doing this because we gotta see behind the scene to understand their art process better, and it will be easy to copy well. Don't worry, if you can't find any of that, I have the last step for you. Copy. We just gotta copy their artwork, and like everything from color to brush stroke, everything. So let's begin the art study. Alright, take out your drawing tabs. What, you are a traditional artist? Well, too bad. You cannot you should give up. All the digital artists, hear me out. I'll do art study of this art and you all just gotta copy me. So I'll go to IBI Paint and choose this filter and anime background, and yeah, you see what it did to it. And guys, if you don't have IBI Paint and Procreate, I don't know if this is there in the Procreate, but you can just download to IBI Paint. It's for free. Come on guys, don't be too lazy. You are lazier than me, I guess. Alright, now we just have to play around with these options here, and you know what, you can just decrease it or increase it, like all the options. And I'm doing this to see the saturations of the colors, because by this filter, as you can see, you can easily see the different colors, because when in the normal drawing you can see the colors are very blended, but in the filters like this you can actually see the colors nicely, and you can see how in what amount a color is used and what purpose it's serving. So it's easier. It's usually just for seeing the colors. So you know what, I'll put this here. Yeah, now I'll pick the colors and show you how different each color is, even if they look kind of similar, but still they are very different, and it will give you a very good understanding. You know what, let me just make the background black. Yeah, now you can see each color. So see this one. Now let me pick this and wait, yeah, it is pretty yellow and this is very white, so you can see the difference, and it's more yellowish, and then this is more yellow. Yeah, it's just that as you can see here in front, the colors are more darker, and as the color is going back, it's getting lighter and lighter and almost white. But yeah, so yeah, that's just how you have to play around with different colors, no matter what hair color it is. So yeah, now let's start studying. This was for for you to understand it easily. Now I will study in detail. So yeah. Alright, first observation, here's the art, and the first thing I noticed is the line weight. Let me zoom for the blinds one. As you can see, the lines are thicker, but the outer lines are more thicker than the inside ones. Second thing is the shape of the hairs. As you can see, it have very big shapes with big ends, but yeah, take care of the aesthetics. Let me show an example. This is big shape. See, not much detail, just sweet and simple. Now let's draw hairs. Let me just make this. Oh my god, why is it so hard to draw a triangle? Well, a tilted one. Oh, okay, it's done. Something seems off. You know what, let's add more line weight. Oh yeah, now that looks good. Now next step is coloring, and this is the best one, guys. As I already told you in the start, the color and stuff like that, so we are gonna use that. Just keep that in mind, okay? So buckle up, this is gonna take a while, but don't worry, I'll go through all the struggles for you bookies. So I had to choose a base color. I was confused if I should get a light color or saturated color. Well, for those of you who are wondering if the base color change anything in the shading or coloring process, yes it does. Well, at least that's what I experienced. So now it was a question in my mind, But then I went with a saturated but not too much saturated base color for everything, for like hairs and everywhere. I don't know how to explain you guys. Yeah, I just went with it, but I hope you got the point. Well, now that I'm almost done coloring the base, it's time for shading. First of all, grab your airbrush and choose a grayish yellow or blue color. It should look something like this, and just airbrush it on the hairs. But how? Okay, you have to use your mind, but you know what, I'll guide you kids. So airbrush on the side first like this, and then behind, like which is further away, you have to just airbrush there. Then airbrush the bangs, only the lower part, and yeah, that's it. So as you can see, you just have to give a fading effect to the hairs that are far away. Alright, now that it's done, let's give hair some depth. Just choose a darker color and darken the corners where you see layering or overlapping, and make sure do not use a gray color for the shadows. Yeah, depth and shadows is the same thing. Make sure it still have a tone of base color, and there will be areas where shadow is gonna be very hard, like very deep, and there will be areas where shadow won't be that deep because light is reaching somehow, like these places. There is still some way like light is reaching there, so yeah, do not make so dark. And now let's change the line art color. The inner line will be dark saturated base color, and the outer line will be more darker than the inside, and you can choose any color. Where she used blue color, so I'm gonna use that as well. Now I'm doing some more touch-ups. I'm doing that desaturated grayish color on the areas where you cannot use airbrush, as you can see in the reference. So I'm just copying that. I'm using a hard pen to have a control over my strokes. I feel like our main goal is to make the front stand out, like having a very saturated color in front and very desaturated colors on the back. Like now I'm doing a very saturated orange color here on the bumps, which are usually near, like closer to us than the other one. And I'm doing this 2 times, like just decrease the layer opacity in previous one, and use some blending tool to give it very soft look, and just put in the highlight. And yeah, we are almost done. Just make the front appear very saturated, and the main attention should be there, and then the back should be desaturated. But still, yeah, you gotta practice just to achieve that. And guys, I think the hairs are done. I am so tired now. I will just finish this rest of the art soon, so you can watch the time lapse now. Yeah, let's start. It's done. Now let's compare. This is the original and this is mine. Oh, I mean the coloring is very similar, and I'm so happy how this is looking. All the hard work paid off. But you know what, I won't be satisfied here. I need to make my own version. Like I'm gonna draw another piece and see how much I learned. So yep. So what do you think? Did I pass or fail? Well, I hope you understood or learned something, Pokies. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe.